Hello everyone, welcome back. So now configure your NextAuth inside your project. So inside utils, okay, inside utils create a new file that is auth options, auth options dot js. Got it? Now so inside it here, importing the credential provider from the NextAuth, which allow us to define a custom login logic using the credentials, email and password. So the first thing here, import your credentials here. So you import credential from the next auth providers credentials, and here you in place of credentials, credential providers. Got it? Now here you have import credential provider from the next auth provider credentials. Then you're importing the user model to interact with the user collection in MongoDB. So import here, import user from @ models user. Got it? Also, you're importing bcrypt to securely hash and compare the password. So you import bcrypt 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 library from bcrypt. Got it? Then after that, you're importing a custom function to establish a connection to the MongoDB database. Basically, you have this function inside utils inside dbconnect.js. So import the function from the dbconnect. So importing here, import dbconnect dbconnect from. Let's remove this and then @/utils, then /dbconnect functions. Then you define a authentication options for the next auth, which configure provider sessions and callbacks. So you just export const auth options equal, then inside object here strategy to use JWT, basically JSON web token. So you write in the session inside it, strategy, right here strategy. Then here write the JWT JSON web token. Here token are generated for session management instead of using the cookies. Okay, so here use a JSON web token. Then after that, here defining the authentication provider. Here we use only the credential based login. So providers, hmm go to the bottom. Then here write providers. Then colon inside square bracket inside it. Inside it here you have a credentials provider. So right here credentials providers. Then inside object. Inside it here define a asynchronous function to handle the authentication logic for the email and password. So here at the sync and yes, you have authorize, and inside it you have a credential credentials and request. Mm-hmm. Now fine. So inside it here, establish the connection to the database first. So you check here, you already imported your DB connect function. So just here connect with your database. So await DB connect and call these functions. Got it? Then here destructure the email and password from the credential provided by the user. Const destructure your email and password equal credentials. Basically, inside a credential, you have a email. You know that here, whatever the user type in the form. Let this is your form, and whatever user type, then all the details you will get inside the credentials, email, and password. So you can easily understand it. So basically, here, so the thing here inside the sign-in function, you have an email and password as a credentials. Okay, so these credentials now you are able to access inside auth options as a credentials. Okay, here inside a credential you have a email and password. Then the structure your email and password from the credentials. Got it? So then searches for a user in the database by their email. So search for that particular user in the database. Const user equal await keyword and then user dot find one. This is a mongoose method. Mhm. Find one and inside it you have an email. So on the basis of email find that particular users from the database. Inside it, then here check if the user exists and if they have a password stored. So check here if conditions, if not, here if not user dot password. If user have no password, user password, then inside it here throw a error if the user exists but like password, meaning they should use another login method, that is the Google. Okay, so like login with the Google, but in this course I am not going to implement social logins, but here fine, just validate it. So throw new errors and inside a backtick inside it, please login via the method to use sign in. Please login via the method to use sign in. Got it? Then after that here compare the provided password with the stored hash password. Basically whatever user type, that password you will get here as a password. Okay, this password getting from the client side. Now here basically also get the password from the database using this logic. Okay, here if you got a user from the database, then here compare the provided password with the stored hash password in the database. So you write the const each password match password each password match equal right here await bcrypt bcrypt dot compare bcrypt dot compare and inside it here you have a password. Then basically this is your user password. So you can easily understand it, this password getting from the client side. Basically here whatever user type. Okay, so this password you will get here and then here you have a user dot password. This is a password you will get from the database. Okay, so now compare these two password. This is from the client side and this is from the server side. It means a database. Okay, so now check it here, check the conditions. If password do not match, throw a error that is indicating invalid credentials. So check here if conditions, if not, each password match. This is the your each password match here. Check here condition if, then throw new error, throw new error, and inside a string just here write invalid email and password. So right here invalid in invalid email and password. Got it? Now here, so just now if email and password are correct, then return the user object. Okay, if everything is fine. Okay, if everything is fine, so just here return the user. If email and the password are correct, return the user object. So just here return user. Got it? So here return your user. So let format your document. Each password match and then return user. Got it? So here now at this time everything is fine if you got user from the database. Now the next thing here, callbacks. So we will implement callbacks in the next videos. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next videos.